Greetings, Star Dragon Nation of the New Earth, activating the rainbow bridges to eternity. Okay. Grandmother is with us, Grandmother Bear. She wants to get a hold of me today, so no matter what happens, just bear with me. Literally, bear with me. The blue bear's coming in. Blue bear and blue beard. This might get a little strange today. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm totally lit up, totally activated, totally fired up. I know you're all feeling it. Rising up, ascending with Gaia and all the children of the sun. This might be the last day I'm spending with Grandmother Bear here, so she wants to let it out. And no, I'm not on any psychedelics or alcohol or anything, so bear with me. All I drink is water, tea, and breathe the prana, baby. So she keeps showing. Oh, okay. We're gonna get through this because we have some transmissions. We got just a very strange day, very powerful. Oh yeah, Goddess is rising. We are in 5D. 3D is so stupid. The world is ignorant. We're letting that go though. They're just trying to keep the thing going, keep the game going, keep the stupidity going of 3D with their technologies of wave interference patterns and overlays, overlaps, time loops, whatever they have up their sleeve, but they're stupid. They're done. We've had enough. We've suffered enough. It's like teacher Barry Long would say, the greatest question you can ask yourself is, have I suffered enough? And I said, yeah, at 5 years old, I could have told the world that, but the world ain't ready for what is here, the greatest love, the greatest light this world has ever seen. The portals are fully open. We're connected to 5D, our soul star families, and all the crystal children are fully activated. Whoops. Here we go. Uh-oh. All right. Let's do this. Had to let that out for a minute. We'll see if she wants to come back later, probably with some of the stories that want to come through. And if I keep looking at what she's showing me. All right. Laughter is the greatest medicine, Grandmother. Aho. Aho. She might be going on a great journey tomorrow to the greatest angels in this freaking realm that this realm has ever seen. Oh. So let's take a look here today at the Schumann resonance. I'm going to try to keep this together. So, power of 39 on the Schumann. But we all know that Gaia tells us it was 3,339 hertz today, which is beyond 12D. You can't make this shift up. Then we'll take a look here at the earthquakes of the day. The largest in Guatemala, 5.8. We had one way up there by the North Pole at 4.6, right in the heart of Tibet, 4.6, and right in the heart of the Congo, 4.8, 1144, aho, on 8422, 844, angels, 144. Here we go, my crown is totally lit up here. We had many earthquakes right in the crown of Lemuria again today through Alaska and Sand Point, 5.244, 4338, Easter Island, aho, 47. We're feeling that and right in the heart chakra. And that Congo one, that really hit us right in the heart too. Very powerful. Our guerrilla nations there holding the codes. 5-6 in Turkey, sacred portal. Ring of Fire, Easter Island, 4-7. Probably going to repeat myself a couple times. Grandma's poking me in the back right now. You all may meet Grandma very soon. She's very powerful medicine, great laughter and joy. So many earthquakes through this whole Lemurian western field, 4-9, multiple 4-9s, and 5-1 Indonesia, and then in the portal in Turkey, 4-5. Then also the Trinity meets again in Hindu Kush, Afghanistan, 4-4 again, where the Tian Shan, the Kunlun, our land of the immortals and the Himalayan come together in this sacred portal. So we'll get into today's first transmission. I'll calm down this fire so I can get through this. Divine Sister of the Light, Grace Solaris. The importance of connecting with the Earth's Kundalini for our ascension. The Arcturians tell us that it is critical that we change our perception of Gaia, that it is paramount to understand that the planet itself is more than dense matter. She is a cosmic, vibrant, living field of consciousness, a galactic being, that our well-being and evolution depends on, and that we need to align with to communicate and exchange energies with. The Earth's Kundalini is playing a vital role for the ascension of the Earth and the descension of spirit into matter. The Earth's Kundalini is actually a powerful electrical conduit to assist the galactic consciousness of our multiple selves to anchor into our light body, Merkaba, and to stabilize us. It is a circuit to maintain the constant flow of the toroidal field of the planet, which you have a replica of within your chakric energy system. The tantric energy of Gaia is acting as a transducer of energies that assist in clearing our Kundalini channels to enable a continual flow and blend of cosmic energies and a persistent alignment with the planetary, stellar, and universal grids. However, to fully connect and ground with Gaia, here's grandmother again. I am sorry. We're going to get through this. Turn within, understand she is within you, rather than you standing on her. She is a misconcept of the truth of matter. Instead, hold the vision of Gaia within your heart, and you will no longer feel ungrounded, but will anchor her into our being. She is a nurturing source for your well-being on all levels of your being, a divine, intelligent field of love that will always cater for your immediate needs as a galactic being, as she sees you as an extension of her, as interconnected, and so she will feel what you need. If you tune in and hold the divine intent to receive, she will provide you with the energies you need in any given moment. You can interact with her telepathically. When you feel scattered, anxious, or nauseous, go out and connect with her. Open your heart to feel, to listen, and to intuit. It is your natural way of communing and communicating with her and with all cosmic beings. The tantric energy which she emits from the star core of her being is cosmic life force energy that your body needs and uses to regenerate, rejuvenate, and balance. Because of the gradual pole shift Gaia is going through, we stress the importance of aligning yourself with the Earth's poles daily, simply by stating your divine intent. Through consistent practice, a conscious thought will be enough to adjust your inner compass to the current north and the planet's axis. From GraceElohim.com. I probably should have just did a transmission from Grandmother Bear because she keeps poking me in the back. I have to look away. So we're going to do this. Shambhala's coming in the 1010 portal. Okay, here we go. Silver wings activated. Angelic wings activated. Grandmother. She had me do something ridiculous earlier and keeps showing me what I did. So today from Divine Brostar, Alex Miles, full moon blessing. August's full moon is the eye of the storm phase where all will feel calm and settled following the past few intense months. It is also a time where we can finally take a breather, rest and reset before cosmic energy heightens again from September through to the end of the year. Although this full moon is in the sign of Aquarius, celestial energy will be affecting all zodiac signs. However, those with Aquarius in their chart will feel the impact more than others. Aquarius energy can be rather detached when it comes to heavy emotions, feelings, and connections. So this means we will be taking a much-needed break from any recent overwhelming or turbulent experiences. This allows us to realign and recognize where we have been holding too tight to unfulfilling relationships, the material world, and unhealthy societal structures. The overall vibration of the Aquarius moon is freedom, so we will be wanting to liberate ourselves from anything constricting and limiting. In particular, our attachments to whatever or whoever causes drama, chaos, unrest, or friction will be illuminated. Aquarius is all about emotional intelligence and prompts us to seriously consider how and why we think and feel about dynamics. It also forces us to take a closer look at what we choose to be involved in and to question the company we keep. Therefore, now is the time to pay close attention to the reasons we cling to old habits or connections we know no longer serve our soul, and to find the strength to distance and disconnect. Aquarius is known as the social butterfly and likes to talk, spread information, and generally be the life and soul to the party. Due to social restrictions currently in place across the world, this energy is not able to develop as it normally would during an Aquarius full moon. Therefore, it is highly possible we will see news or possibly even gossip being contorted and misconstrued as it rapidly travels across social media over the next few days. It is recommended that we don't believe everything we read or hear at the moment, as the underlying motives and agendas behind the information may not carry the best intentions. While Aquarius is known for disconnection, it is usually only with anything it doesn't vibrate on the same frequency with. Despite being known for being emotionally reserved, it is an extremely social energy, especially with regard to anything that feels nourishing and resonant. This brings in a desire to reach out to the people we connect with on a deeper level, or if we don't have those types of friendships in our lives, we may notice a strong longing to find our tribe. The new moon in Leo a couple of weeks ago was the intro to this full moon, as Leo's fearless and fiery love energy sent shockwaves through our hearts and stirred emotions we thought had long died out. Now with the sun, luminous, loving Leo, shining on the cool, calm, and collected Aquarius moon, lunar energy again triggers a battle between the heart and the head. Whatever has been weighing on our mind for the past couple of weeks will now begin to manifest into our reality, and we may once again feel the rekindling of flames we believed had long burned out, which includes passion for others, along with a deeper love and acceptance for ourselves. It will particularly focus our attention on aspects of our lives that have left us feeling disempowered, and where our energy has drained through prioritizing other people's needs and desires before our own. Be prepared for a huge internal shift with these clashing and contrasting energies, as Leo's powerful and forceful nature causes Aquarius's logic to go out the window and for the heart to totally crack open. We will see our relationships or connections from an entirely different perspective, and our raw, suppressed emotions will want to spill out. This means we will be far more vulnerable and truthful about what we feel for certain people, so we may either give or receive love declarations as we finally find the courage to communicate or be open to how we really feel. I'm going to give that an aho. Grandmother. Aquarius is the thinker of the zodiac. It encourages us to perceive with clarity and to open our minds to new possibilities and opportunities. It is the awakener and will compel us to transform the way we have been viewing our surrounding environment, with emphasis on how we treat one another. It also pulls us out of our comfort zone and will make us feel like falling in love with life once again, and to see there are infinite ways to alter the shape of the world and to entirely change how we are experiencing it. This is the sign and time of rebellion and revolution, and it helps us see how it is imperative we look beyond restrictions and oppressions. It allows us to recognize that together we can rise up and recreate new, fairer systems and structures to take the place of the old, outdated, dismantled ones. It supports our independence as well as helping us recognize who we are in the world, so that we realign with what we know to be our truth, rather than what the media or our influences try to condition us to believe. We will come out of this lunar energy with far more clarity, awareness, and with renewed belief in ourselves, as well as reaffirming our beliefs about what we know to be true in the world, without biased outside interferences altering our truths. Surreal and unexpected scenarios often arise during the Aquarius moon, so be prepared for absolutely anything to happen, from a surprise meeting to revolutionary news that could shake and change everything as we currently know it. Uranus goes retrograde on August 11th, and it is now in its shadow period and is the ruler of Aquarius. It will also have a major impact on us during the full moon. This means we should be ready for a sudden change of fate, disruptions to occur, and to not rely too heavily on anything remaining the same over the coming weeks. Although Uranus is known for being the bearer of breakups as well as breakdowns, it is also the planet of miraculous breakthroughs. Given the constantly challenging energies we have navigated over the past few months, and how much we have already learned and transformed, there is a high possibility that many of us will sail through Uranus retrograde, experiencing much welcomed breakthrough after breakthrough. This full moon Aquarius moon is timely placed right before Uranus retrograde, as it encourages us to do some long overdue internal work to clear out stagnant beliefs and release tensions and painful memories that keep us trapped and suffering. This allows us to be 10 steps ahead of the upcoming retrograde and to be fully prepared to welcome rather than fear its arrival. Aquarius carries a futuristic vibration, so this incredibly powerful energy will help us not only realize who we are in the world, it also offers a rare glimpse into the future, giving us clarity and insight so that we can choose the manifestations that will work best, what our paths will offer us, our ultimate soul purpose, and who we want journeying alongside us on the way. Over the next week, expect timelines to suddenly shift as the intentions we have been setting miraculously start manifesting. Our passions ignite and a life filled with love, magic, and abundance begins to be created as our innermost dreams rapidly become a reality. Aquarius is the water bearer, so to remain grounded and absorb as much of this lunar energy as possible, be sure to drink plenty of water, take a salt bath if possible, and if nearby, take a walk near a river, lake, or ocean. Alex Miles. From Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Come, brothers and sisters of the light, and those who stand here in purity and love, let us create the sacred golden circles, and let us stand in total sacred silence, and let us stand in humility and with our hearts and soul wide open, so that the divine love, light, and power can totally fill us. Let us remember the power of love and the immortal powers of the infinite divine one within us as we stand there silently. Let the mind still, let the divine breath breathe you, and then allow yourself to be filled to the brim as an outpouring of the Holy Spirit, the Shekinah, enters you now. Feel yourself lifted beyond this realm into the infinite state of the all-seeing, and then see how you are already standing firmly rooted in the new earth, the new humanity, and the new beginning, Alpha and Omega as one. Let the power of love now fill you. Let the power of love expand within you. Let the power of love radiate forth. From this moment forward, you are a totally new creation. Embrace the fullness of your soul name and henceforth live it, as you are now creating a totally new life and new beginnings. The old is no more. Receive the blessing of this momentous moment. Arise, arise, arise. Go forth and grow into the fullness of the higher truth of your soul. From JudithKusel.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. Global energy is peaking right now. The full moon has just taken place. Pressure has been released, and the buildup has helped you to make some life-enhancing choices. Personal power is pivotal now. Taking back your power. You've heard me saying for quite some time now that when you focus upon what you're for and what you love, rather than channeling your precious energy into what you're against, that you naturally take back your power. It's a considered choice to pause before you speak or pause before you choose to engage. That's the mature and wise path that so many in our community of light are now creating. Considered choices have power behind them, and as I tune in the collective right now, I sense that many thousands have finally accepted their self-worth. They are finally valuing who they are, no excuses, no dulling the light, just being authentic and true. Thank you to your dedication to your life path. I feel honored to have been with you on the path for the past 20 years and am feeling more aligned than ever in 2020. What a stellar opportunity we have over the next 5 months. From ElizabethPeru.com. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Elaine DeGiorgio. Time to come into your remembrance. Your participation in this mystical mission is totally voluntary. However, this transformational change on Earth is very rare and precious. Earth is spinning towards powerful evolution. you are being invited to embody as a global family on Earth. If you choose to accept this mission, you will have the opportunity to catalyze and synthesize everything you have learned during many incarnations and will experience a quantum leap of consciousness rarely offered. It depends on you as myth-maker to choose how you will dance with Gaia and her children as she completes her light and rise ceremony. And so it was that the luminous beings formed the numerous alliances, federations, and advice of beings in the stars who chose to embody on planet Earth to help with this crucial event, the awakening of dream awareness in matter, form, and separation. As warned, many bright beings really forgot who they are and why they came to Earth, but there was a safety plan against failures to awaken these beings from the veil of oblivion that is so abundant on Earth. The enlightened ones who accepted auxiliary Gaia agreed to remind each other about the mystical greatness of the cosmic light game and the great hologram. This was the victorious move. Thus these star seeds were coded in many ways with sounds, colors, lights, images, words, and symbols, in the vibrational resonance that would help them remember their commitment to light. The celestial sounds of crystal singers would catalyze the deep memory of their star coding. It was agreed that these coded tracks would appear everywhere in art and visionary, music and penetrating looks, speech, and feelings, creating a deep yearning to awaken and become the incarnation of love. These symbols would act as an alarm, triggering, helping them to awaken and keeping them in joy. These destiny companions were coded into the cells of their bodies with a new galactic model of consciousness, awakening them to the power of their love and presence. So this is why you, the children of the sun, are now being bathed in the waters of remembrance, prepared as rainbow warriors to fulfill the promise of the new and old myth that is happening. You have the key to igniting awareness of unity on Earth for Gaia and her children, to wear their radiant robes of light. Know that the magic you were born with is really real. Light players are coming together, a party to celebrate as one heart by simply anchoring the presence of love on Earth. You carefully design the mantle of the gods, sending waves of healing and uplifting energy to the whole, eagerly receptive body of Gaia. As you shine right now, your gifts awaken and empower others, using the tools of laughter, music, dance, humor, joy, trust, and love. You are creating the powerful wave of transformation that will transmute the limitations of the ancient myth of duality and separation into the light of the miracle of awareness of unity on Earth. The time is now, bright children of the sun. Incomparable is the joy of creation as you feel summoned to gather in increasing circles in the mandala of light of the great heart, which will ignite a critical mass, triggering a wave of power that will transmute matter into an upper octave. You are summoned to the vigil, child of the sun, of the wonderful dawn. Rise up, old star walker. Use your gifts in Gaia's name. In a supernova of consciousness, Gaia and her children will rise in light robes, forming a body of bright love, to reborn among the stars. The so-called mystic sounded, the mystical mission began. Awaken, rainbow warriors, messengers of the sun, bright beings of the galactic rings, federations, and advice of the stars, former walkers of the stars. Keep the beauty and power of your true identity as a gift of love to Gaia. Discard any questions about yourself. You are a divine son of the sun, so go where your heart attracts you to share your great gifts. Give in to the magic. You are like love, and the miracle will manifest here on Earth. Return to Holy Garden. Return to the sun. Return to innocence. Return to one. Remember, we dance and sing here for one heart. Text from the book The Mayan Oracle, Return Path to the Stars, by Ariel Spilsbury and Michael Briner, adapted by Elaine DeGiorgio, collaborator of the Age of Light. And today, from Here in the Moon Astrology, Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. Your attitude affects life events, which is the first great law of magic. Richard Rudd. A heads up, solar winds are sparking geomagnetic unrest. Earth is inside a fast-moving stream of solar wind, and this is causing geomagnetic unrest around the poles. The gaseous material is flowing from a northern hole in the sun's atmosphere. Be alert for auroras on August 3rd through 4th, or as Earth passes through the stream. Solar cycle 25 is strengthening. There's no longer any doubt. New solar cycle 25 is coming to life. The latest sign came today with the emergence of a new sunspot group. The sunspot has 2 dark cores, each about the size of Mars, and is crackling with B-class solar flares. Its potential for even stronger solar flares would become clear in the skies ahead as the sunspot turns towards Earth, more fully revealing its magnetic complexity. The high frequency of the Uranian Aquarius full moon is amplified today by Mars square Jupiter, Mercury entering Leo, and Venus conjunct the node of fate. The August gateway is wide open inside the 8-8 Lion's Gate, and the magnetic shifts are everywhere. The second half of the 2020 acceleration, which to many in the 3D world feels like deceleration, is in play. As the lions of today and tomorrow awaken, feel the time spirals intensifying. As a forerunner, you are needed to stabilize and anchor these profoundly extreme times and shifts by modeling full spectrum being. You must have a presence, a strong physicality, and be willing to be visible. No matter how flattened, ragged, bereft, raw, heartbroken, and exhausted you feel, your very presence makes a difference. Discover your unique rhythms of online, offline, windows of initiate, create, withdraw, rest, incubate, and trust them. Physically clear your body template through consistent self-care. Just do the next right thing, one choice at a time. And hang in there, bro, stars and sisters, because this is a wild ride. Love is one, love is activated, 5D is fully in place. This is all from here in the moon astrology.co.uk. Grandma Cat wants to keep coming in, and I'm losing my voice here. She's getting me. She makes you laugh until you cough out a, let's just have a little fun. Back down to earth. From Chantrul Rinpoche, Tibetan Buddhist master. We do not have to create the sun in order to see it. We just have to wait until the clouds have gone. Likewise, we do not have to create emptiness. As it has always been the nature of reality, we just have to get rid of our layers of obscurations that cover our pure awareness, that prevent a non-dual experience of reality. In other words, once these layers of obscurations are gone, one will experience the indivisibility of pure awareness and emptiness. That is the reason why this primordial pure awareness is also known as Buddha nature, because when you never fall from the state, you are a Buddha. You are awake to reality, and after all, it's not a big deal. Today from the Dzolkhin Times, Kin 128, Yellow Spectral Star. Spectral is the name for the number 11, and its keywords are liberate, release, and dissolve. We are traveling through the white mirror wave spell currently, and yellow star is the challenge of the mirror. Because of the math involved in the Dzolkhin, the 11th day is always the challenge. This means we get respite from whatever agenda was set at the beginning, so release yourself from truth-seeking, liberate yourself from this task. Today is yellow star, which represents beauty, art, and elegance. Celebrate beauty today. Indulge in stargazing. Wear something that makes you feel beautiful. Spruce up your space and add some sparkle. Pass on a beautiful smile and make being alive an art form. Today is not about being serious or digging deep into your soul or searching for truth. Appreciating the beautiful world around you and people in your life is what it is all about. So be a star today and allow yourself to shine bright. You will feel liberated. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Spectral Star. Kin 128, 4 August 2020, Liberating Beauty. 4/8/2020 equal 484 equal 412 equal 43 equal 7. 4 Angelic Code, Foundation, Structure, Form. 8 Abundance, Infinity, Source, Flow, In-breath, Out-breath. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. Kin 128 equal 11 equal 2. 11 Portal, Duality, Doorway. 2 Partnership, Cooperation. The spectral tone is tone number 11, and Kin 128 adds up to 11. So we have an 1111 code as a doorway to release the past. A very powerful day for liberation from disharmonious relationships and toxic emotions. The 484 code is about building a new foundation with a greater harmonic flow of prosperity and happiness. Today's code is overlighted with angelic and divine frequencies, giving divine blessings for harmonization and union to occur. It is a time to heal all rifts. Day 11 in the white mirror wave spell of reflection, truth, illusion, endlessness, and magnification. Today we are focused on liberating our inner beauty through uncovering and dissolving discordant emotional patterns that white mirror is reflecting in the core of our being, particularly in relation to our partnerships and relationships. Tone of creation, Spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. This is a very powerful opportunity to release core wounding and move forward, fearlessly free from obstructions. The spectral action, together with 2 and 11 codes, focuses on partnerships, putting your relationships under the magnifying glass for close examination. These very powerful energies work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments to you finally claiming your true beauty. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway in polarity, inviting you to unfold your beautiful wings and fly free into a new reality where time equals art. So precious hearts, laugh, dance, and sing with your beloved kin, and enjoy this beautiful starry day, imagining a new harmonic reality. Today's question is, what do I need to release and dissolve in order to liberate more beauty and art in this new harmonic matrix? Divine blessings for a beauty-filled liberation today. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 128, Yellow Spectral Star. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to beautify. Releasing art, I seal the store of elegance. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And with these powerful activation energies, codes, inflowing of higher dimensional waves and rays, let us know in the comments below, beloved beings of light, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams, and synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below, and the little bell to get notifications on future uploads. I'd like to thank everyone for their support on Patreon. I'd like to thank and welcome Divine Sister of the Light, Amber, for your pledge. We appreciate all of your support in this great mission, this great journey we're upon together. And always we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Here we go. So today, on this intense, wild and crazy day in the Twilight Zone, many things come to fruition. I went on a great journey today in great ceremony. Every step of the way, I beat the sacred drum, so every step was sacred. And the journey began with 3 vultures circling over high, the 3 sacred birds connected to my sacred condor of the south. The Trinity come together in union and unity. And as I stepped through and through and through, every step along the way with many obstacles and many things of the old false 3D trying to stop me along the way, Gaia kept bringing me great beauty with the mushrooms and many little toads and spider friends. And then as I got close to the portal, hawk medicine with the loud scream. And then when I reached the portal, 2 sacred bucks, beautiful bucks, stood there in their glory, creating the sacred space. And as I went into great ceremony, the fire rose up, the water came in, Great Spirit stood over my shoulder, and of course, Grandmother Bear Medicine came in to push me over the top. But that's what she does. She pushes us over the edge. And she has great laughter. Laughter, the greatest medicine. And you can't make this shift up. So I'm going to try to stay in this linear timeline. I'm jumping around. But earlier today, there was this shaking of the earth. Several days ago, it came through that part of this great shift. When the 4 great birds appear in the sky, these powerful beings that transport people of the light, then an acceleration of the awakening would happen. And this is symbolic in many ways. Many are seeing these as starships. But today, as I was talking with my mother, we heard this and felt this shaking of the earth. So we go outside you could hear it, this loud vibrating and the earth moving. Thought, is this some kind of earthquake? Is this the Ascension? It's all the Ascension. So here come these massive ships. They weren't starships. These were military ships, a massive military helicopter, and then 3 huge, they're called Osprey, massive double-winged, double-spiral birds that were carrying warriors, and I transmitted my highest code, my highest light. I felt the energy. I said, Aho, meteako yasin, because these were beings that are part of, and they felt my energy. I knew it. I transmitted my highest codes of courage, warrior, of love, of humanity, and the children. I know who they were, and I said, get the freaking reptilians, you know. They are done, brothers and sisters. So later today, I didn't know what it was all about. I don't watch the news. I can't even barely go on the internet. Most 3D things have zero resonance, and I care less about the drama and the separation and the nonsense and the lies that come through most of these beings and these black boxes, although great beauty and love can come through them too, but especially the ones on the altars, mostly lies, you know, the television. So we throw that in the garbage, live from our hearts, go out to nature, create art, connect people of the light, your sacred tribes, the rainbow tribe of light. So later this evening, as I came to my office, one of my bro stars of the light, Frank, what up, Frankie? You know, in Cleveland, we had a little E after a lot of people's name. Like, a lot of people call me Paulie. It's like, what's up, Paulie? Davey, you know, Johnny, Frankie. That's a shout out to Frank. He moved in like a month ago in the office right behind mine. So he's right on the other side of my wall. And the other day, as I was recording my transmissions, I heard through the wall my transmission from the day before. So it was really weird to hear myself talk as I was trying to record myself. But that's what grandmother does. So when I saw him the next day, I said, were you listening to my transmission? And he goes, yeah, I did like a 30-hour marathon or something. He said, sorry to hear that. But I told him as I was recording, I could hear him. He goes, I thought I heard you talking. It was kind of weird. It was like an echo, you know. So when I ran into Frank tonight, he's anchoring in the light. It's a challenging time for most of us, you know. When it's constant 3D stupidity around us, there's remnants of it, and of course there's aggravating things going on. But I focus my attention on that which is inspiring, that which uplifts, and that which is of the higher resonance. I only go on the internet even just to do these daily transmissions to prepare, and then obviously edit them, upload, and connect with other light workers or whatnot and get their information. Or, you know, unfortunately, in what's left of the 3D, they're still trying to keep the frequency down and the energy down. But like I was telling them what I transmitted yesterday with that, when I went into the unborn mind of Buddha and saw this massive wave interference pattern. It's technology that's still holding that old false 3D. So the best we can do is just blast these technologies with our highest light, our highest love, our highest code, to transform them. Any kind of, I don't care if it's higher dimensional frequency or technologies or interdimensional technologies, we can transform all of those to be of service to humanity. And we do that with our mind, with our vision, with our light, with our love, our encoding, anchoring our codes. We're all doing the best we can in these final days of the old false 3D matrix, and everything's accelerating, intensifying. So last night, we had to move the nest of the eagle. After too much nonsense going on and everything they're trying to do to stop the development of this great bird, we moved it to a new location of higher resonance. And then the nefarious ones, they try to put up a dark smoke screen to try to get us to lose the connection. It's like, are you people serious? You know, you can't stop the inevitable. You can't stop love. It's none of my business. You got to do what you got to do, you know. So we're in this until the end, to the end of what is not true, of the false 3D matrix, as we activate the 5D matrika of light. And we're seeing this come through in deeper and deeper ways. More passion, more love, inspiration. We can get the world so inspired it could jump through a wall. And with our power, our love, our energy, our chi, our life force, we're done with the old nonsense, the stupidity of the world. We're here to transmit love to the world, transform the false. Like a great teacher once said, the Great Spirit created the earth, and man created the world, and then set the world on fire. Goddess is here, fully embodied, fully activated, fully intense and amazing. Gaia, Queen of Venus, transforming all in her gaze. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light the grid up. The ring of fire fully activated, the crown fully open, the heart fully open. The Hoyin fully open, fully activated, the Kundalini rising through eternal space. Grandmother Bear wants us to have fun, enjoy life, activate our passion and ecstasy and bliss. Laugh until you cry and laugh at the same time. She's making a great journey to the Elven nation, to the Venusians, to transform this earth, transform this simulated reality into that which is real, which is love. At the deepest depths, we are going nuclear. Every day, my atoms are like atomic, on fire, activated, pulsating at a higher reality. So I do my best to transmit that energy to all of you. And thank you for coming here and sharing your love and stories. Everything's so intense, and every day, not enough time. I lost 4 hours today in the stillness, in the intensity. So I can't keep up with all the emails and the messages on Facebook. I'm doing my best, so keep holding the light. You know, we're all in this together. You got this, bro stars and sisters. Keep shining your light brightly into the night. Grandmother wants us to have a good laugh. Laugh until you howl. Oh, yes. To the great spirits of love and laughter and light. So see her in her beautiful blue dress, with her long, braided gray hair, gray-blue, her wrinkles of wisdom and knowledge. Great-grandmother, Grandmother Bear, with her white gloves, and her medicine bag, and her sacred feather, and her sacred elementals, and her shoulders of bear fur, the bear claw upon the heart to protect it from any invaders that want to bring it down. We're all protected by Grandmother Bear. Feel her around you right now. Laugh into it. Laugh into the stillness. You know, they love to hear the echo of the laughter. The dark or the nefarious, whatever. They don't like our laughter, so we laugh louder. They don't like our smiles, so we smile longer. That's how we transform this world and love the children and our elders. Oh, all over this land are great, wise elders that are teaching the children, and the crystal children that have opened my heart wide, and the divine goddess that have ripped the soul and the heart till we feel every atom, every cell of all timelines, all space, all dimensions and all realms as they merge together in this eternal now. Feel the love, feel the light, and transmit that out to everyone in the field, everyone in Gaia, as we rise together through this great ascension. So have a beautiful and blessed activation day in this sacred time of great prophecy. I love you all. Namaste.